not the NRL news.
Yes, it's that time of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Professor James Roachford. Professor, fair to say you're not wearing lenses in your glasses?
Yep. Matty, I noticed you guys earlier in the show, you were joking about the salary sombrero.
Yes.
Right? We got to stop showing that. I'm in quite a bit of trouble.
All right.
Because of that. Every week we joke that I might push it too far, and it seems that last week was that time. If you remember, we made this gag about the salary cap. Now, Fletch, when you were at the Roosters, basically with the whole entire Australian side, you had a slightly different system, didn't you?
Well, yeah, we didn't so much have a salary cap as a salary sombrero.
Yeah, there's been a number of complaints.
Okay.
Legal action has been threatened, and I need to say sorry. So I would formally like to make a retraction. I would like to apologise to the people of Mexico. It was unfair for me to use your national hat and associate you with a club like the Roosters, so we will never mention the salary sombrero again. Lo siento muchísimo. Funnily enough, the Roosters are favourites to secure the services of Jarryd Hayne, following his shock decision to leave the NFL today. They apparently are one of two teams that have enough room for him on their roster. Fletch, I don't get it. How is this going to work?
Well, look, I'm not at the club anymore. Obviously, the salary sombrero was back when I was playing, but I think there's something they call a salary samba headdress, which at the moment could, and I know they're looking at Sonny Bill Williams, Tiger Woods,
Right,
Buddy Franklin, Lance Armstrong. I know he's going to Cronulla. Who else? No, basically, so there's a lot of room underneath.
Okay, wonderful. Are you aware of that? Keep
It doesn't really fit.
All right, fair enough. Moving on. Perhaps the most heartbreaking thing about this whole salary cap scandal is the displacement of hooker Nathan Peats. Peatsy was the player who had to put up his hand to depart, leaving behind his beloved Eels, as well as the La Perouse under-13s who he coaches. Now, it's really sad, because clearly Peats didn't want to leave his teammates and doesn't want to play for the Gold Coast Titans. A former Titans recruit and now Seagulls player had some advice for Peatsy.
That Nate Myles?
No, not Nate Myles. It was another former Titan recruit.
Okay.
He should do a backflip.
Okay, that wasn't actually Cherry Evans. All right, put his mouth in there. Everybody just bloody relax. All right, moving on. Now, on Thursday night, we witnessed a strange occurrence with the Dragons taking on the Raiders on a very dimly lit UOW Jubilee Oval. Apparently, there was a blackout in Cogra that resulted in lights across the field switching off. So, what happened to trigger the blackout? Well, this journalist has done some digging and uncovered exactly what took place. We found this CCT footage from the car park, and it looks like Dragons coach, Paul McGregor, has bought himself an electric bicycle, because of the glug-glug. And unfortunately, he plugged it in, shorted the system, and resulted in a pretty crappy joke. Saturday night's doubleheader at Suncorp was a roaring success, with a sellout crowd witnessing a couple of, at least one great game of footy. The Fox Sports coverage was outstanding, with a record 31 cameras located at the ground, bringing you every square inch of the action. We had so many bloody cameras we didn't know where to put them, so the marketing department suggested Coach Cam. Each of the four coaches wearing cameras on their heads throughout the game. I'll tell you what, it was an amazing insight into what these coaches get up to before the match. Here's Martina Navratilova wearing it for us. What she likes to play a bit of tennis in the change room just before, just to keep herself on the play. Here's Paul Green, he's wearing it as well. He likes to chat to his players. That's beautiful. He'll go around and calm them down. Wayne Moore, he had a bit of an odd start to the night. He caught up with an old friend. There he is, the head there. He caught up with an old friend in the corridor.
Hey, Benny, how you going, brother?
Born in peace.
You're right, good. You're all good. Finally, T-Baz has a different approach. Here he is wearing the camera, obviously. What he likes to do is he likes to oil himself up. He's many muscles just before the game. That's 2 minutes before. He's just still oiling. He's just... What a rip, man. Anyway, folks, that's not the NRL news.
James, I believe your legion of fans can get in touch with you via Instagram.
Well, there's an Instagram for the show, Matty.
Yeah.
So it's at Matty John's Shows Fox. What we like to do, we like to put up a lot of things that we don't have time for in the show.
Yes.
A lot of the directors cut stuff, so make sure you go on there and tune in.